All right. We are back to the continuation from where we stopped when Prospero asked Ariel to leave. That is line 355, right? And then he awakens Miranda and he says, well, awake, awake, dear heart, awake. If you remember, that just before that, awake, dear heart, awake, thou hast slept well. And you see, Miranda doesn't know what has, has happened in between, and the entire role about Ariel and at the Tempest. So the strangers of your story put heaviness in me. So her thing was that this story and this entire unexpected turn of events and how my past was revealed to me, that sort of put me to sleep. Shake it off, come on, we'll visit Caliban. So now the second character that we meet on the island, apart from Prospero, Miranda, of course, when we consider the two people who are in service of Prospero and Miranda, one is Ariel, the happy spirit, and then you have Caliban, my slave, who never yields us kind answer. So from the very first phrase, the character of Caliban is set, who never yields us kind answer, who is known for his harshness, who is known for his rudeness, who is known for his insolence. There is no kindness in Caliban. And remember, like I said, an anagram of cannibal. So, yeah, it's a villain, so I do not love to look on. So, it's somebody whom even Miranda does not like. But as it is, we cannot miss him. But he has his uses, and here we get to know his uses. He does make our fire, fetch our wood, serve in offices. So he does all the work as we order him to do. Otherwise, it's very difficult to light a fire, to get the wood, to cut. So all the laborious task, the one that involves a lot of physical labor, is what is done by Caliban. Yes, that profits us. Yes, so he is of great help somewhere. We have to accept that. Yes. And then he calls out, and Caliban immediately sees his response is good enough. Why are you calling me? I've done all my work. Now let me be in peace. Come forth. This other business. You have something else to do, and not just cutting of wood. And then he calls him, come thou tortoise. Immediately again, it's a kind of his displeasure that you're always so slow. Yes. Uh, then, then of course you see that that Ariel who comes fleeting in like a water nymph and says something in the ear, and Prospero gives him the next message, my lord, it shall be done. We don't know what it is. Yes, and Ariel exits. Remember, Miranda and Caliban cannot see this. All right. So the tortoise, the devil himself, and what does Prospero say? Thou poisonous slave. So each time when he addresses Caliban, the kind of adjectives that he uses, very clear as to what kind of character we are looking at. God by the devil himself upon thy wicked dam come forth. So it is as if it was your wicked mother, that is Sycorax, and the devil together has created an ugly, hideous creature. Yes, devil incarnate. Yes. So Caliban enters, as wicked dew as ever my mother brushed, with raven's feather from unwholesome fen, drop on you both. He's not he's not polite either. So you get a series of all objects associated with witchcraft and evil, right? So he talks about the raven's feather, which is used, and from unwholesome fen. So we are actually talking about areas which are sort of uh, uh, swampy land, where water is stagnant and smelling, and use something that's very abhorring, something that you would not like, harmful. So, all these objects are objects of ill omen, something that is evil, right? So he says everything should drop on both of you. A southwest blow on you and blistered you all up. Now, southwest, again, the southwest wind was not supposed to be bringing in happy tidings. It was more like that would bring in infections, so southwest wind. Those are all beliefs in those days. So let that wind also bring in more infections and causes blisters all over you. So each one you see, as soon as Prospero meets Caliban, he uses such negative adjectives, and Caliban at the same time is cursing him. So it's like a cursing, slanging, uh, event that is going on. For this be sure tonight thou shalt have cramps. For all that you have just said, for all your curses, I'm going to riddle your body with cramps for the night. Side stitches that shall pen thy breath, give you so much of pain at the side that you will be gasping for breath. Urchin shall for that vast of night that they may work all exercise on thee. So I will call upon urchins. Now, what are urchins here? Urchins here are, like you have those goblins who are shaped like these prickly creatures. Yes, they'll come over with all their thorns and claws, and they will sort of cause you so much of anguish that you won't be able to sleep for the night. Yes, and your whole body will be like the honeycomb. Riddled with holes, gaping holes all over your body, because you will be uh, very badly treated by the creatures of the night. Yes, each pinch more stinging than bees that made them. Bees make the honeycomb to save the bees, and you see there are little holes in each one of them. So your whole body will be full of such wounds, yeah, and each wound will pain so much, the immense pain, much more than the pain of bees stinging. Yes. So you see, we begin with so many of cursing and punishing, and immediately the relationship is established. Yes, it's very important. Prospero Ariel, Prospero Caliban, contrast in relationship. I must eat my dinner. Yes, I want to have my food. And then he says, this island was mine by Sycorax, my mother. So Caliban believes that there was nobody on the island when Prospero came in. So he says that after Sycorax, who was the only one on the island, it was my island. And you came and usurped it. Yes. But what did you do first? You stroked me. You looked after me. You cared for me. Would give me water with berries. You gave me lovely food to eat, water with berries. You quenched my thirst. You taught me the language to speak. You taught me which was the sun and which was the moon, which weren't by day and which weren't by night. And I said, I loved you. I cared for you. I showed you, and because of that, I showed you every aspect of the island. Lines 395 to 400. Every aspect of the island I showed you. Where you get the fresh water to drink, where you get the brine pits, where there is a salt available, which places are barren, which places are fertile. And I curse myself that I shared all that with you. Yes. And so he says, may all the charms of Sycorax, toads, beetles, bats. Now again, all these associated with witchcraft. Yes, all of them may all the curses of everything fall upon you. For I am all the subjects that you have, which first was mine own king. So what is this line? Because I am all the subjects that you have. I am the only subject that you have. And I, who actually was the king on this island, you have made me your subject when this island was actually mine and I was the master, right? And here you tie me in this hard rock and you sort of imprisoned me in this cave, yes, whilst you do keep from me and you don't allow me to move about the island which actually belonged to me. Yes. So you see, so much of the past of every character is being revealed. Prospero talks about Miranda's past, Ariel's past, now Caliban's past, right? So what does Prospero say? Thou most lying slave whom stripes may move not kindness. You are one slave who does not respond to kindness, only punishment. And that's why I had to punish you, because you don't respond to anything else. I have used thee, filth as thou art with human care. You are filth. You are absolutely worthless. Yet I did take care of you for a long time. I did look after you. But what does he say? Abhorred slave. You are somebody who is worthy of abhor, disgust, which any print of goodness will not take, being incapable of all ill. Yes. You're capable of all ill. Because no goodness will ever pay off you. You do not respond to goodness. You only respond because you are full of evil. So you only respond to something which is negative. I pitied you. I felt sorry for you. I helped you to learn my language. Every hour, every hour I spent with you, I kept teaching you different things. And when thou didst not, savage, know thine own meaning, when you did not even know who you were, what what were you? You didn't even know what to call yourself. You didn't know anything about life. I taught you everything. You would just murmur, make sounds like an animal. I gave you speech. Yes, I taught you words. But thy wild race, though thou didst learn, had that in it which good natures could not abide to be with. Though you learned it, but your very nature, the root of your existence is so evil that that you could not benefit from it. You didn't learn how to benefit from it. Yes, had that in it which good natures could not abide to be with. So it was, your nature was not um, kind enough, good enough to take advantage of the language that I helped you to learn. And therefore was thou deservedly confined into the rock. And because of your behavior, because of the way you reacted to everything that I told you, that I had to confine you to this rock, who had deserved more than a prison. You didn't deserve more. I mean, the only thing that you deserved for all your actions, for all your the way you behaved, was to be in prison, to be in this cave. Yes. So there is a part section of this in the original text. You will know. I think it's better that I tell you, because in the original text of the Tempest, it is there. It's given that he Caliban did try to uh, to take away Miranda's chastity, did try to take advantage of Miranda's innocence. And when he did that, he did try to physically harm Miranda, that Prospero was forced to imprison Caliban. That is not mentioned in the school textbook, but that's a part of it, that one. In the original text, it is mentioned, yes. Um, you taught me language, says Caliban, and my profit on it is, I'm happy that you taught me language because now I can curse you. Yes, the red plague rid you for learning me your language. So you see his if you see line 420, yes, the curses don't end. Yes, uh, the red plague rid you. So let the plague kill you, and that is the benefit that I've got learning your language. That at least I can curse you to my heart's content. Yes, hackseed hens, hackseed. Who is Hackseed? The child of a witch. Yes, again and again, Prospero keeps drumming that fact in. The child of a witch, you are the son of a witch. Go from here. Fetch us fuel. Go, be quick. Thou, thou art best to answer the business. Shuggest thou malice? Yes, you are shrugging, showing your shoulder to me. Yes, you dare to. You dare to shrug, dare to disobey my commands. Yes, malice here is wickedness personified. If you neglect and if you don't do your work as I command you, again he says, I will give you the cramps. Fill you with so much of ache that you be roaring and crying with pain all through the night, that even the animals of the island will tremble listening to your howling. Yes. So Caliban realizes, no, pray thee, aside, this is aside, I must obey. His art is of such power that it could control my damn god Setibos and make a vassal of him. I have to obey him because Prospero is very powerful. He's so powerful that he could even control my mother's god, that is Setibos. You know, if you look at geographical allusions to Setibos, they're again a tribe, a tribal in these very rural um, wild Indian places. Yes, not talking of India as Indians, but the Red Indian. So Setibos is also one of those Native American tribes that one finds a reference to. Yes, so even he could control my mother's god and make Setibos also his slave. So that's the power of Prospero. So with this, we end the part when Prospero actually asks Caliban to go and complete the work that he's asking him to do, exit Caliban. So that ends the part 2 of scene 2 of Act 1. I have broken part 2 into 2 parts. 2A is Ariel, 2B is Caliban. Easy for you to reference when you're doing it later for revision, right? Okay, good. I hope you go through this, and I've marked the lines according to your text, so it should not be any difficulty. I'll come back for the final section of scene 2 of Act 1, and we'll complete Act 1. Right. Thank you.